Today we're doing a really simple but elegant vegetable dish. These kind of flavors you can do with your favorite veg, but it's all about the technique. So I have a hot pan. I want to start off with a saute. A lot of recipes you see with bacon or pancetta or a pork product talk about browning. It's important to brown these kinds of meats and then we're able to take them out. This is the reason. So if we have a pork product that's going to get brown, if I were to add garlic or onions or a product, the water out of that vegetable would leak in and it would retard caramelization. So that's why you do it first. But as I get color, some recipes online will talk about removing the pork product to add the other products in. You really don't have to. It just depends on the recipe. You're gonna see how we stay colored and just get great flavor. So this is gonna take about 2 minutes to caramelize. And when this caramelizes, I can show you what to do next. All right, we have some color, as you can see. All right, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna add the green beans. Now, my chef friends are probably going nuts. They're like, dude, blanch these first. Dude, I'm not. So here's the thing. As far as blanching colored green beans, you can. You're gonna lose a little bit of color. And what I tell my friends is, it's about the flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and start these in here. And the steam and the water content from the green beans are gonna make this really nice. It's gonna saute beautifully. And I'm still gonna get texture from these green beans and not have a wilt and keep this beautiful color. Because this is all about eating with your eyes. I mean, you got purple, you got yellow, you got some pancetta. I mean, it's a beautiful dish. Also, you're probably wondering why I still have these bad boys here. A lot of recipes you see online talk about cooking onions or shallots or garlic in the beginning. But look at the size of these things. Can you get a shot of them? Really, really small. We've been caramelizing now for like 4 minutes. When it's all said and done, about 8. Do you know what 8 minutes in the saute pan is gonna do to this garlic? It's gonna be burnt. So I like to add smaller items like this, if there's gonna be no liquid and just a straight saute, towards the end. And I'll add the shallots first, and then the garlic. I want to hit this with a little bit of salt, layer my flavor, a little bit of pepper, a lot of pepper because I like pepper, especially with pork. Just love the pepper. And we'll let this cook another minute or two and check the consistency of the green beans. All right, checking these green beans. We're good. Gonna add some shallot. Could really smell that shallot right now. Yeah, take my word for it. A little bit of garlic. I like to sliver my garlic so you can see it. Now when it comes to the garlic, I always talk about this. When you smell it, it's done. So we still have some moisture from these green beans. So I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer, but you're just getting a lot of garlic smell. You guys can smell it? You could totally use white onion. I saw some beautiful shallots, so I wanted to use those. There's a little bit different texture and taste, but if you have yellow or white, you can totally use those. I'm feeling kind of bougie, so I did shallot. I think these things are done. So go ahead and plate these up. You know what I like to do with these is so the guests could see like the extra work and it's not just like green beans. Is now that we have all this garlic and shallot, I just like to put it right on top. All the keto people are going nuts right now. Pork! And there it is. Just some simple, flavorful green beans, little elegance. The flavor's awesome. We have some pork with some pancetta, some shallots, a lot of garlic. Flavor's beautiful. Now there's a couple things you can think about when you do this. I did this in the saute pan because we're gonna have lunch in like 15 minutes. But if we were gonna do this for a party, we can go ahead and blanch these green beans, throw them in some ice water to stop the cooking process. And when it's time to do the event, that's when you would saute the pancetta and the garlic and onion, and boom, add the cold green bean to it. and do it up. So you can do this ahead of time, but those are just the tips and tricks that you're gonna learn on this website. Take it easy.